years, call me eons. When the snare kick in, the beat is neon. Lights, yeah, I'm feeling magnificent. Care less what I'm up against. Yeah, you know I stay fresh like peppermint. Right. And I dive head first when I jump in it. I run it back like a champ, won't fumble it. And you ain't gotta ask, you know we running it. Flip the script and keep y'all wondering. Hot topic, I stay bubbling. Big pesos, I don't take no. Try to keep up. Ready, set, go.
Are you feeling yourself?
Yeah, I'm feeling myself.
Are you feeling yourself?
Yeah, I'm feeling myself.
Are you feeling yourself?
Yeah, I'm feeling myself.
Are you feeling yourself?
Yeah, I'm feeling myself. Are you feeling yourself?
Yeah, I'm feeling myself.
Are you feeling yourself?
Yeah, I'm feeling myself.
Are you feeling yourself?
Yeah, I'm feeling myself.
Are you feeling yourself?
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Sir-Realtech review. Today we're going to be talking about the 2018 iPad Pro 3rd generation. I picked this one up for about $409 on Amazon. And I think when I paid for it, it all came out to be about $443. The storage was 256 gigabyte. This is just an Wi-Fi version of the iPad Air Pro. Not the iPad Air Pro, the iPad Pro, I'm sorry. But yes, this is the Wi-Fi version of the iPad Pro. And to start the conversation off today, I'm just gonna start off by saying that this video is mainly just a conversation about why I purchased the iPad Pro 2018 3rd generation version in the year of 2023. I just got this maybe a week or two ago. It was actually a gift from my wife, and I appreciated it very much because I was looking for a larger size tablet. Now, those who have watched my videos, you know that I also have the iPad Mini, the 6th generation. And you know how much I really enjoyed that tablet. Maybe you don't actually know, but I really enjoyed that tablet for all kind of things. But I was always kind of wanting a larger tablet. And in this video later on, I'm going to be explaining why I needed a larger tablet when I enjoyed my iPad Mini 6 so much. So to kick the video off, this is a case I got from Amazon. This is not a folio case or anything like that. It's just a regular case. In fact, it didn't even really have a name. I wanted to tell you all the name of this case because it's a really nice case, but it didn't even really have a specific name. So unfortunately, I can't really tell you what kind of brand made this case, but it's a very great magnetic case. It sticks to the tablet very well. You can also stick your pencil on the side, just like with a lot of cases these days with these higher quality tech devices. Also, of course, it has all the buttons that you need that goes to this version of this tablet. Also, I want to say that it has a very strong magnet on the back of this tablet. So when I pull it off, it sticks pretty good. As you can see, this this magnet back here is pretty big. It also is strong enough to stick to a refrigerator. I stuck it to my refrigerator early and it just stayed there with a tablet in it and everything. And it didn't even act like it wanted to slide at all. So this is a great case. It has a nice lip on it all the way around the border. So if you drop it, it won't make direct contact with the screen itself. So it's a very good case. It has like a matte finish on the clear part, and it protects the camera part very well. And beautiful case. I wish I could tell you a specific brand that made it so you can go check it out. I don't know if you can see this or not, but it has like a little circle loop where the magnet goes, and it sucks it to it very well. And just a wonderful case. Unfortunately, as I said before, I can't really tell you the brand that made it. But that's that. Now, to the 2018 iPad Pro. I'm going to try to make this video not very long. And I also want to state, I know a lot of people probably think to themselves when watching these older videos, well, this new video about older tech, it's like, why are you doing a review on an old tablet that's like 4 years old? And basically the answer to that is pretty simple. There are people that are in my financial category, so to say, that don't really have the money to upgrade every year. You know, everybody doesn't have the money to, you know, make all these nice upgrades every year when all this new tech comes out, and, you know, get some of the nicer things that come out. Not only that, not everybody wants to, because really this may be all you need as far as a bigger size tablet goes. You have the 12.9 inch, you know, you have the 10.9 inch, the Air, and the 12.9 inches for the Pro. But even with that, even with the 2018 models, you know, if you buy this tablet at a certain place, you can still end up paying a huge sum of money for something that's 4 years old. So a part of this review is basically mostly for people who don't really either want to spend a whole lot of money on a nice tablet or don't have the money to buy the latest technology, and they want to know, is there anything out there that's real nice, that's still in very good shape, very good condition, and still up to date enough to keep up with this modern world that we live in. And so if you're one of the people that have the money to buy the newest technology and stuff like that, you're going to scoff at this video, or you just might not even want to see it, because it's like, you know, why would you want to watch a video about the, you know, older tech if you have the money to buy everything that comes out that's new and up to date and, you know, and popular? So I said all that, you know, just for those people who wonder, you know, why would you be making a video about a tablet that's like 4 years old, is outdated? But for those people who want a very nice tablet that's a decent size, that still pretty much can keep up with those newer tablets, and this tablet can still keep up with the newer tablets. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. This iPad Pro 3rd generation from 2018 can still keep up with the latest and greatest tablets. It may not be able to do everything they can do, and it might not be as snappy, but there is nothing that you will get with this tablet that will leave you wanting more, unless you need that extra power and all of those extra gigabytes and all of that extra storage and the newest cameras that come with the newest tablets. If you don't need all that, it doesn't matter to you. For those who it does matter to, you may not want to watch this video, and that's fine. I appreciate you for coming. Now, with all of that out of the way, that rant, this tablet has been a wonderful tablet. Keep in mind, I've only had it for a few days. I haven't really had a lot of time to really just do anything extensive with it. And to be honest with you, I really don't have anything super business-like or anything that will require a lot of power. This tablet is really just for me. It's really for my personal enjoyment. And one of the specific reasons why I ended up getting this tablet, even though I had the iPad Mini 6, and anybody who enjoys the iPad Mini 6 knows that it's pretty much everything you need, unless you're into, you know, businesses that require, you know, computers with a lot of power and storage, maybe. The iPad Mini was perfect. It still is perfect. I still use it all the time. In fact, you know, I'm often conflicted going back and forth in between this tablet and that tablet. But anyway, this tablet, the size of this tablet gives me something, and I hate to say it, but it does. It gives me something that I can't get from the Mini. The Mini just can't give it to me no matter how good it is. And that's more screen real estate. It just doesn't have it. And so when it comes to things like drawing, when it comes to things like typing, I like to get into typing now. I consider myself somewhat of a poet. So I like to write down things a lot of times, and I prefer to use my tech to do so that I'm able to keep these things with me all the time when I want to either show someone or, you know, perform. I can have these devices with me I can read from, and it keeps everything organized. But I can't really do what I want to do on the iPad mini. I mean, I can do it, but it's not as convenient, it's not as comfortable on the iPad mini. And anyone who has an iPad mini understands exactly what I'm talking about. More real estate is very convenient when it comes to a lot of things. And with the iPad mini, you know, having that smaller real estate, some things it just ends up leaving you, you know, kind of in a complicated position. For example, drawing. I can draw on the iPad mini. I also enjoy drawing. I can draw on the iPad mini, but if you know anything about drawing, it's always better to have more real estate to do drawing with. You know, you can relax your arm more. You can have more area to put more things. And I think that's just common sense as far as art goes. You know, unless you're a master artist and you're great at doodling and drawing small things and making it look just as good, because I'm not a professional by a long shot. I just enjoy drawing. And so a lot of times the smaller tablet just didn't give me what I needed. So I've always wanted a bigger one as well. Also, as far as, you know, like I said, with the poetry and everything like that, and videos, you know, watching movies and things. Now, don't get me wrong. As I said, you know, I love my iPad mini. Watching movies on the iPad mini was great for all the reasons that I stated. I did a video about the iPad mini 6 and I explained, you know, videos are great on that. It's way more portable. You can take it anywhere. You can set it up anywhere. It's so small. So it's great to watch movies on that small form factor. But it's also great to be able to have a bigger screen to watch your videos on, and it's kind of more immersive. You know, you kind of can see the movie better and get a better view of everything that you're watching, if you know what I mean. I'm probably not explaining this as clear as I would like to, but a bigger screen is just better as far as watching movies go. Yes, I can watch them on my iPad mini, and I've done it for a very long time, and it's fine. But when you get this bigger screen and you put a movie on it, and it goes full screen, and you get to see it, it's like having a small TV in your hand, just bigger than the mini, bigger than your phone, not quite computer sized, laptop sized, and it's fun. You know, that I guess that's the best way I can kind of end that. It's fun to have a bigger screen to watch things on sometime versus having a smaller screen to watch things on, even though that form factor is a lot more comfortable. You know, sometimes, you know, you just kind of want that bigger screen for that. And I have to state that, you know, with the iPad mini, I was fine with a fingerprint scanner. Really didn't have a huge problem with it at all. Didn't have a problem with it at all. But when I got this iPad Pro, I was really looking forward to being able to just use the Face ID. I do enjoy using Face ID. So to be able to pick my tablet up and have it scan my face and I just go right into the main screen is just a convenient form of getting into my tablet. To me, it's not that big of a deal as far as, you know, it's not like a lot more effort than just putting my finger on the fingerprint scanner. But, you know, sometimes you just want to, you know, if you have an iPhone, you enjoy having that Face ID. So to have another device with that Face ID, it gives you the same enjoyment of not having to constantly have to place your finger on a specific button just to get into the computer. It's not a hassle. It's just more convenient. And so, you know, that's another thing that I enjoy about having the iPad Pro now. Also, the speakers on this thing are very nice. They're very loud, and it has 4 actual speakers on this thing. So, you know, when you want to play sound and you want to play a movie or something, it's like a small theater in your hand. The iPad Mini 6 does not slack at all in sound. You know, when you're watching your movies, if you're in a nice quiet place, it gives you great sound as well. You can enjoy your movies. But this thing is a small cinema. It's a small cinema, and it gives you that output from 4 different speakers that is just better. You know, as far as having more, it's better. You know, you get to enjoy the size of this thing. and everything that it comes with concerning it being the iPad Pro. Now, this thing is also 120 hertz. I really haven't had a chance to do a lot of anything that would require the 120 hertz to be like in full effect. And I can't really tell, to be honest. I can't really tell because I have an iPad Air 4, and I can't really tell. As a regular guy, I can't really discern whether the 120 hertz is better than the 60 hertz. I personally can't tell. A lot of people say they can. Yes, it does look smooth, but to me, it always looks smooth. So I really can't tell whether the 120 hertz is really in full effect or not. You know, I don't know. I don't know. And maybe that's something a lot of you needed to hear. You know, if you have the iPad Air or any iPad that doesn't have 120 hertz, I think it'll be fine. I think people that enjoy the 120 hertz really know what they're looking for, and when they see it, it's just satisfying to them. But me coming from an iPad Air and an iPad Mini, which are both 60 hertz displays, I don't really see 120 hertz. I don't think I'd know if I did see it. Is it smooth? Is it fluent? Yes, it is. Maybe that's the 120 hertz. But what I'm trying to say is that when I look at it, I don't say, man, that's way better than the 60 hertz screen on my iPad Mini 6 or my iPhone 12 Pro Max. I don't see myself, you know, being that much more amazed with this screen refresh rate. I don't see it. You know, maybe you will if you get it, maybe you won't. I can't really say. But in a nutshell, the few days that I've had this iPad, is it worth the $400 or so to get these things that the iPad Air doesn't have, the iPad Mini 6 doesn't have, the extra real estate, the Face ID, you know, the more space to put your pencil, you know, the side buttons, the speakers, the 120 hertz refresh rate? I'm gonna say yes. If you have the $400 to blow, I'm gonna say yes. But if you have an iPad Air, if you have an iPad Mini and you just kind of want a bigger device, I'd say go for the iPad Air, because I think most normal people that aren't really tech savvy, I don't think they really care about refresh rates. Apple devices are usually fluent and smooth anyway, so I don't think most people would really care about that. So, but if you do have the money, like I said, I've had the iPad Air and I do have the iPad Mini. Will this device be any better than the other two? I'd say it has its perks. I can't say that it's gonna just blow your mind versus the iPad Air or anything. I don't think it's really gonna blow your mind. But I will say that the extra things that this tablet comes with that the iPad Air doesn't have, like the extra speakers, the Face ID, the 120 hertz, you know, maybe with gaming or something like that. Like I said, I can't really tell, but maybe with gaming. I haven't really did gaming on this thing yet. So, except for like small games like Clan Clash, things like that, I don't really know if 120 hertz even comes in effect on a game like that. But the real estate is awesome. The screen brightness on this thing is awesome. The Face ID, the speakers, the 120 hertz as far as drawing goes, I think I can tell a little bit that is better, but I don't want to state that it's like far better than the 60 hertz screen because I really don't see that drastic of a difference. But to have that is better. I would feel if I'm going to be doing a lot of drawing, which I do want to. So that's pretty much my take on having the iPad Air Pro. I'm geeked out. I'm super excited to have it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have to have this. This was a gift to me. I've been wanting it, and my wife went ahead and got it for me. And I'm super happy she did because I'm going to enjoy every second of it. Everything about it excites me. I haven't had it. Also, this is refurbished. It came with a very small dent. I could barely tell. So that's another thing to keep in mind. These refurbished tablets are pretty good. So you don't have to spend $800, $900 on the newest tablet, $1,000 on the newest tablet, when you can get you a refurbished iPad Pro that will still get the latest updates, and it will hang in there with the best of them. Anything you should want to do as far as just regular tablet activity, you should be able to type, draw, watch videos, type up emails, and all of that kind of stuff, and even do more graphic intensive things on this device. I will say that. So that's my take on the iPad Pro 2018. I'm still trying to get used to saying it because I still can't believe I have one. I'm just super excited about having it. I love this thing. So that's going to be all for today. Please like, subscribe. Please leave a comment. I've had more people commenting lately, and I really appreciate it. Please remember to subscribe because the algorithm loves to see that. They love to see you interacting. They love to see me interacting back. I assume that. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for talking to me. I appreciate all of the feedback that I get from you all. Again, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.